Hello everybody, my name's Rebecca and welcome back to my bookish travels. Today I'm wrapping up the 3 books that I read last month. I'm pretty stoked to talk to you about these books because none of them were negative with my feelings whatsoever, and I love when I have a reading month where I have nothing but positive things to say about the books that I have read. So let's jump into them. The first book that I finished in the month was Honey So Sweet, Volume 1. This was a reread for me. I originally started this manga series on Kindle, and then I realized they have it on printed format and I just had to buy it because I loved it so much. This story follows our main character, now Kogiru, whose life drastically changes one day when she leaves an umbrella for a very scary looking character named Taiga Onasi, and it is so beautiful. One day he walks up to her. She does not remember this situation at all, but he has thought of that kindness she gave to him and he has fallen in love with her and asks her to date him with marriage in mind. Guys, if this is not the typical shoujo romance, I don't know what shoujo romance you're reading, but this just brings like warm fuzzy feelings to me every time. It makes me so happy. I love the art. I love the actual like manga itself, obviously. So beautiful and so colorful, and it just makes me so happy every time I look at these books and I start reading them. And it's a series that I don't want to speed read through because it brings me so much joy that I don't want to finish it, but I do want to finish it. And I am very happy that I reread this. Instantly brought that warm fuzzy feeling back, especially because the next book that I finished, I was in like an intense like terrifying and like very like disturbing at moments type of part in a book, and I just needed some light fluff, and this definitely did the part. I am so happy I read it. I believe I gave this 4 or 5 stars. I will put down here some. Just so good. Still have lingering feelings and emotions about this one. The next one that I ended up finishing was The Rage of Dragons by Evan Winter. This is the first book in the Burning, and guys, this was amazing. This is a 5-star for me. I love it. I got through this a lot faster than I thought. So this was originally the April book club pick for the book club I'm in. Didn't end up meeting in April. Gave people time in May to finish it, which I did finish it in May, and then we're going to be meeting in June, I believe, to discuss this. But this is a chunker. Took a bit for a lot of people to get through, considering the fact of life, being an adult and having jobs. Maybe not able to get through this as quickly as some people were, but I absolutely loved this. I love our main character, Tao. It's more of a love-hate relationship. I feel like on some parts of this story, I really connected with him for things that he went through, emotions he was feeling, just being a human being and going through the stuff that he went through. I connected with that. But on the flip side, I was just like, dude, I just want to like smack you upside the head so that you can smarten up and just like move, like get going with where you need to go in this story. So amazing. I actually want to do a full discussion video on this to share my thoughts with you guys because so many things are still going through my mind with this one that I don't even know what to say, really, aside from the fact that I found this so amazing. The writing was brilliant, the action, and the fact that the author was not afraid to, you know, take chances, go that dangerous route, play with our hearts. I feel like the author is one that was just like, no holds barred. Like, this story is the story that needs to be told, and I am not changing one thing about it. And I respect and appreciate that on so many different levels. And what's really great about this is the author, I guess, originally has the story planned to take place over the course of 4 books. First one I have read, second one has been published, and I am trying so hard not to purchase it right away because I know it's one that I'm going to buy but not read right away, so I don't want to like buy it. And then the third one has a title but not published, and the fourth one is still currently untitled, and I just don't know where the story is going to go from here, but I know that it's going to be amazingly brilliant. And if you guys have read it, what did you think? My older sister told me that she couldn't really get into the story, she didn't really like it, so I know like it's definitely not one for everyone. I loved it and I cannot wait to film a discussion video and kind of share that with you guys and discuss this more, because I just want to fangirl even more about this. And the final book that I read was Lilo and Stitch. It's this really adorably cute small edition of it. Guys, it's a book that can fit in the palm of your hand. So cute. Anyway, we're not talking about cuteness of books right now. This definitely was such a fantastic, book to movie version. It is, as if you're watching the movie, just reading it instead, which takes so much less time to do. But I really enjoyed it. It brought back all of my emotions and feelings of the first time I watched Lilo and Stitch, and I was really loving how they portrayed the story, kept it very true to the movie, and it was just a very, very lovely time getting to read this. I believe I gave this 3 out of 5 stars just because there's not a lot to it where I think that it would be a 5-star. But I really enjoyed getting the opportunity to read this again. I love the purple and green going on. It definitely gave me like October vibes and Nightmare Before Christmas vibes. And can we just talk about how beautiful, beautiful this book is? And then I'll just kind of show you like the artwork is really pretty. Unfortunately, my camera is not wanting to like focus, but guys, this is just a beautiful story. I loved getting to read it again, and it was nice because I had just finished reading The Rage of Dragons and got to that end, and I'm like, oh, no, I am not stepping into a reading slump, and I was like, bam, Lilo and Stitch, gonna read this. I don't know why I put my book over on this side. The camera is on this side of my phone, not this side. So thank goodness Lilo and Stitch was there to be like, do not get in a reading slump. And that was my month of May. I think it was great, and it's given me a chance to kind of be like, all right, let's transition into like some summery, lighter, funny reads or whatnot. So I'm excited to see what all I get into in the month of June. Aside from that, I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. If you want to comment down below, I'd love to continue the discussion on any of these books with you there, or just how was your month of reading in May, and I will see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay safe, stay well, and I will see you next time. Bye!